Hello, and welcome back. So recently, actually very recently, me and my family, we went on a trip to Disney World. So that was super fun. In fact, we just got back earlier this evening, but while I was there, I picked up a lot of Funko Pops. That includes in the parks, places around the parks, and just some an outlet mall on the way home. But I figured I'll do a video to cover like everything I got, all the Funkos, kind of do the haul type video. But before I get into the pops, I do want to cover one other thing I got at Disney. It was in Hollywood Studios, the Star Wars portion, Galaxy's Edge. There is a building called Droid Depot, and you can build custom droids. So I did build a custom droid. I've got him right here. He's red and black. It looks really cool. So there's like three types. There's three different types you can build. There's this is the C type. There's the R type, and then there's the BB type. So there's one like BB-8. Xavier did the BB-8, and Mari did the R type. But the R type and C type are really similar, so their parts are all exchangeable. So mine is an R type, but I think actually all of the pieces are C type except the head. Yeah. So I did that. It's remote control, so it's got this little thing. It just regular like RC type stuff. But I think it looks really cool, and like also you could get like these like personality chips. So I got one that makes mine. It's supposed to act like R2D2. But the personality thing, it's because as you walk around the parks with them, they interact with things around the park, like other droids that are sitting around, like the model droids that are there for like decoration. They'll like make noises. The model droids will make noises, and then these RC ones will like just make noises like in a response. Like they'll make noises back. So they interact with stuff. They also interact with other droids that were made at Droid Depot. So if you leave the controller off but the droid on, they just interact with stuff around them. So that's pretty cool. You can also get like attachments for them. Like there was a tow cable that you could get. There were like blasters. Yeah, there's this extra button on the controller that makes blaster sounds, but it doesn't actually do anything because I didn't buy the blaster attachment. But that's for like the R-Type. See, because the R-Type is the top with the head that has the holes on the side, so I can give him the little arms. So that's where the blasters would go. So I could have gotten the blasters, but I didn't actually pick them up. But also, while we were in Galaxy's Edge, this kind of sounds. This was just stuff that we bought drinks, but like they're just really cool looking to put on my shelf. I mean, it's just what they came in, like a Coke bottle and a Sprite bottle. But like these aren't. No, I guess they are wrapped in like the colored paper. But I mean, look how cool that looks. I mean, that'll a nice spot up there on my That's not my display. That'd be a sorry display compared to my other ones. There's a cool. I could find a really good spot for this. They'll look really cool up there on top. But yeah, that's the Coke one, and then here's the Sprite one. I mean, that just looks super cool. I don't know. I love everything Star Wars, so I guess we'll start with the pops that I got while I was actually in the parks. And the only place I actually bought pops was Epcot. And that's because I think it might be about the only place I actually sold them. Because at Epcot, there's all these, like, around the... There's this whole... It's called, like, it's like the World Showcase or something. There's a bunch of different countries. Well, not, like, actual countries. But it's a bunch of different areas themed in different countries. So, there's like Canada and China and Japan and Mexico and all that stuff. And there's like shops and restaurants and everything themed to that country. So it was really cool. But while I was over there in one of these shops, being the Japan one, they had Naruto Funko Pops. And so I had to pick some up. There is cotton candy in here, and it's very old and hard and gross. But, I mean, I couldn't pass those up. I don't have very many Naruto Pops. That's a lie. I have a few, but I don't see Naruto Pops out that often. And, I mean, they were fairly priced. Like $15 a piece, which is about what you're going to pay for them anywhere, except for some places, which we'll get into later in this video. Yeah, but I didn't see them much, so I got a couple that I didn't have for my collection yet. I got Sasuke, so that's a really cool one. I don't have the Sasuke. He's like a really main character. He's a big character, important character. I mean, you can't really have a Naruto Pop collection without a Sasuke. And so he does look really cool. He's very basic, but, yeah. That's Sasuke. Then I also got, this one's really cool. This is Kiba and Akamaru. So, his whole thing is, like, he has this dog. What? Is it the reflection of my phone? It is. Ooh. Okay, so, this is Kiba and his dog, Akamaru. So, this is a really cool pop. I do want to take this one out of the box. I'm going to take them all out of the box. I'm going to display them. Trigger warning. Display out of box. Now that upsets some of you. But, I mean, just like, look how much cooler this looks out of the box. You can see all of it. I mean, it's just cool. I love Funko Pops. They're, like, my favorite thing. So, yeah. I do display mine out of box, but I don't toss the box. I don't throw the box away. Some people do that, and I think that's a little far, but I don't throw the box away. I just, I display them, like, with the box. So, like, I'll set the box up like this on its side, and then the Funko will sit right here. So it gives it a cool background. It looks cool. My display looks really cool. And it also lets them stack better. So I can have one like this, and then one a little further back on it. So, like, this one will sit here, and then this one will sit on top of this box. So it's space efficient. It's the best way to display Pops. Then I also got at Disney Springs, which is, Epcot was where we went Monday. We went to all 4 parks. So Epcot's where we went first. But before that, because we got there like Saturday, so then Sunday we went to Disney Springs. And it's like this shopping center with a bunch of Disney stuff. A lot of it is regular stores that just have like Disney, they just have some Disney products. So it's like clothing stores with some Disney clothing. So that stuff's not super cool. But they did have a Star Wars store, 2 Star Wars stores, and a Marvel store. And at the Star Wars store, I did end up picking up the Mandalorian. So just like the regular Mandalorian. Oh my goodness, the reflection's killing me. But I have a lot of Pops from the Mandalorian series, but not the Mandalorian. So like, I felt like that was something I needed. So picked him up. That one's cool. Love the Mandalorian. It's a good show. Love Star Wars. Yeah, that's that one. Then we were also at a Five Below, I believe, that day. We went to Five Below. And I ended up picking up 2 of the mini Pops that I do not yet have. I'm breaking stuff over here. That makes nothing. 2 mini Pops that I do not have, being Kawaki and Boruto, both from the Boruto show. So, I mean, I do collect the minis. I have no intentions of collecting the new Biddy Pops, which is like, the Pop and the box total is probably about the size of the Pop in this box. They are tiny, and I mean, there's just no point. You can't even see them. There's no point in really having them. I mean, for some people, there's probably a good way to display them. Like, I could put them here on my desk, and they'd look pretty cool. But, like, I display mine on that shelf over there, and there's just no way they would look good. There's no place for them to look good on that shelf. So, I think this is about the smallest I'll go with the mini Pop keychains. But I do like these, the mini Pops. They're cool. So, that's all I got that day. Then, today, we went to, on our way home, we stopped at a outlet mall, and they had an FYE, and another Five Below. We'll go with FYE first. It is a bigger pop. It's one I've been talking about for a while that I'd seen on another video, and I had wanted it, or well, wanted the whole set, but I did get one today. It's the Hall of Armor. So there's like 4 of these, I think. Yeah, there's 4 of them. So it's a whole Hall of Armor set. It's like Iron Man, and this is the one I got today because it's normally $30, but it was on sale for 15. So a big pop like this for 15 bucks couldn't pass on it. And I have to open this one as well. But this one, I was super excited when I saw this being on sale. They had a deal going on at FYE. It was like, for the ones that were on sale, is if you buy one, you got another one that was already on sale for half off. But I didn't find any more of the ones that were on sale that I really was interested in, so I didn't end up getting another one. They did have a couple. I mean, there were ones that were on sale for like $2. And so, I mean, if you buy 2 of those, it's like $3 for 2 pops, which is a really good deal, but there weren't really any good ones. But this does look really cool. It's basically just an Iron Man pop in a box, but if you get them all, they sit next to each other really well, and they like stack. So it would look really cool if you had all 4, and that is a set that I want to complete eventually. So it's really cool. There's a lot of packaging on this guy, though. Which side is the bottom and which side's the top? Does it matter? I think it matters, but I'm going to put it like this. Well, they fit in there really well, so I'm hoping that's right. But, Iron Man is my favorite Marvel superhero, so gotta have some Funko Haul. I don't think I have. I have, the only Marvel Pops I have currently are the, Infinity Wars ones, and that's not like, Avengers Infinity War. It's, I don't know what it is, but they look cool. It's, Arachnite, Soldier Supreme, and Ironhammer, which I don't know exactly what they are, but they're like combinations. From what I'm looking at, they're combinations of 2 characters. So you've got Ironhammer, it's Iron Man and Thor. Then you've got it's not a 2-pack. It's like those 2 characters merged into one. So it's Ironhammer, it's Iron Man and Thor. Arachnite is Spider-Man and Moon Knight. And then Soldier Supreme is Doctor Strange and Captain America. And it looks super cool. They are cool pops, and that's why I have them, but I'm not completely sure what they are, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, so that's Iron Man here. Then I also went at that's really had a Five Below. Now this like shocked me. Full-sized Funko Pops for $6 each, so like $5.95. $6 each. I mean, there were good ones there too. I mean, so this one here, it was at the Disney parks, where I bought the Mandalorian one. They had this one as well, and they were both like $15. But I only ended up getting this one. I paid $6 for this at Five Below. $6. $15 for that one. $6 for this one. And I mean, Luke with Grogu. That's a cool pop that I don't have yet. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. So I may have made a mistake. I do already have the pop. I did... Did not know I had this. I just looked over there and I saw his hair. And I was like, oh no. Well, so I bought a double. That's the first time I've done that. Now, I've gotten doubles. I got doubles at the mystery boxes. By the way, if you didn't see that video, you need to go back and watch that because that was entertaining. Those are really cool. I had some mystery boxes from Amazon that had Funko Pops in them. But, I mean, some of those... I've never actually intentionally went out and bought multiple of the same pop. I guess I didn't intentionally do this either, but I made the mistake. That's a little disappointing, but I mean $6 isn't bad at all for a pop. So, but there's plenty where that came from. Well, not really. There's okay. Anyways, next pop, we'll go with this one. This is Shikada from Boruto. So there's another Boruto pop. It's one this one I actually don't have. But yeah, I've not got many Boruto ones. Actually, I have 4. So this thing's 5. But it's a really cool one. I like him. He's a cool character. Yeah. So that's Shikada. And then I got this one. This one's okay. I'll save this one for last. Because that's probably that might be my favorite that I bought all week. It's super cool. I got this. This is Hawks from My Hero. My Hero Academia. He's flocked, so I don't have any flocked pops in the collection yet. So I'm super excited about this one. And I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, I need this. When I first walked up to the booth, Dad pointed out to me. He was like, hey, are these actually $5? And I was like, I hope so. So I saw this one, and I was like, oh, this is the one that I had seen at the Star Wars store, but I didn't get. So, hello? Yeah, I think the wind's blowing my curtain around. But, I didn't get it at the Star Wars store when I saw it, so I was like, oh, okay, I need this one. So I did save quite a bit of money there. And then, I saw this other one that I got, and I was like, well, if these are $5, I might as well just go ahead and pick up all the ones that I don't have yet. So, I mean, all the ones I really wanted. There were a couple more, but it's like, these are the only full-size ones that I saw that I wanted. There were a couple of the Funko Minis. Not the mini keychains. These weren't the keychains, but they did have, like, the minis. Mari got, like, almost the entire set of the Harry Potter minis, but I have no interest in Harry Potter, so, yeah, she bought, like, the whole set other than, like, one that I think she forgot they had. She didn't see it. So, yeah, I saw these, and I was like, well, if they're only $5, then I'm just going to go ahead and get all of these. See, because, like, I mean, and flocked? I don't have any flocked ones in the collection, so I was super excited about this one. So, I'm going to take this one out of the box. I have to. It's a very heavy pop. It's also a special edition, which is cool. Ooh, fancy. He's not like the normal ones. He's packaged with 2 separate pieces of plastic. Look how cool this looks. I mean, you can't tell me that pops are meant to be displayed in the box after you take it out and you see stuff like this. Like, there's no way. You can't sit there and be like, oh, you can't take the Funko Pop out of the box. I mean, when it looks this cool, how are you going to leave it in the box when you can't see half of this stuff? And it is flocked. That's super cool. Wow. I don't have any flocked pops yet. I've said like 8 times, but I'm excited. You should see me at the store. You can ask Dad about it. He told me I had to chill out. I was pumped. Like, this stuff is super cool. This is a super cool pop. Definitely going to be up there on one of my favorites that I own now. I mean, wow. That's awesome. Okay, he's going to go back in the box for now. I mean, I'm just going to put him on my shelf and take him back out of the box. For those of you who don't like to take the pops out of the box, you do you. You can leave your pops in boxes. There are pros and cons to just going in and out of box. I mean, in box, you're going to be able to stack them a lot better. Like, you could have, like, a whole wall done, like, boom, 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 boom. Just have them, like, stacked on top of each other. So, like, I mean, that would be really cool. But at the same time, you're not going to be able to see them as well. but it would take up less space. So you would be more space efficient, but that's not really what I'm concerned about. I've got plenty of space. I've got a pretty big room, so I can always, if it's for Pops, I could always find a place for another shelf. I will make room for Funko Pops. I'll do anything for in the sense of rearranging my room in order to fit more Funko Pops in it. I love Funko Pops. But here's the last one I got, I think. Yep. Bag's empty. Okay. So the last one I picked up was was a very cool one. It's a Funko Shop exclusive, actually, which is, I don't have any of these, but it's a Concept Series Stormtrooper, and it's got a lightsaber, so that's very cool. And actually, I have all 3 of the Concept Series ones now. That's the last one I needed. Gracie got me this one for Christmas. I've had this one. I don't know where it came from. No, not this one. This one. Okay. So, yeah. She got me that one for Christmas. And then this one, I don't know where I got it, but I have it. And then, I think Mom and Dad got it for me. And this one is the one I just bought. So, it's a very cool pop. I'm going to damage the box, apparently. But it's a Funko Shop exclusive, so that's very cool. I don't have any of those. Which, Funko Shop exclusive means you can only buy it online from the Funko Shop. Doesn't make any sense why Five Below had it. But I guess they just get some exclusive sometimes. So I will take this one out of the box too, because it's too cool not to. I have to show you guys this out of box. Like, I'm going to take it out of box anyways, but like, I'm not going to show you guys every pop out of box. But when they look this cool, I feel like I have to. I mean, look at that thing. It's got the lightsaber. It's got a shield. That is a cool pop right there. That's really cool. I love that. His lightsaber is a little bent there, but that's okay. Funko typically has that problem with like lightsabers and swords and stuff. They're like, a lot of times they're bent, but this is actually, it's fairly straight. It's actually really straight for compared to how they normally are. I had one that was holding like a staff, and its staff just completely curls over. It's funky looking, but yeah, that's everything I got. I got one repeat, but I mean, it happens. Sometimes I forget what I have. Once you have so many, it's hard to keep track of them. Not that I have. Okay, don't. Okay, hear me out. I have a lot. But compared to a lot of other collectors, I have a fairly small collection here. So, I mean, this is the first time I've ever actually made this mistake. And I don't see myself making it a lot more in the future until I get way more pops. Because, I mean, at that point, it's just, you probably do it pretty often. Like, there's this one guy watching YouTube, he does it a lot. Like, he goes out and does searches, and he's like, I don't know if I have this, so he buys it anyways. And then he gets back to his house, and he looks through, and he has it. sometimes, okay, there's one thing. Like, there's a couple times he buys them, and he has 2 already. So, like, he makes the mistake a lot. It's like, so once you get so many, it's hard to keep track of what you have. Like Dad with his baseball cards. He doesn't have a clue. Half the time, he doesn't know what he has and what he doesn't. But he's working on it, so. Yeah. That's it. I think that's all that I think that's all I got. That's all I had for you guys today. Cool Funko Pop haul. Made me very excited, and hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did making it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.